good friend Bloodseeker is banned out. It's a fun little dynamic that these Pango pickers are aware of, right? They're always banning this Bloodseeker, so sometimes Slark sneaks in at the end of a draft. This hero's often banned in the second phase, but sometimes you can't fit him in near the end because you're worried about some sort of a counter pick, but these Pangolier teams, they always ban the Bloodseeker. It opens up the window, and Charlie has hopped on through to become the Fishman, so we'll see if he can carry over his earlier wins here from pubs to pros.
Yeah, if they can make that one work. It is kind of an interesting dynamic. I like what Kezu was talking about with like these longer duration fights. You can kind of see how that would work out later. If Tron gets into an Aghanim Scepter, you've got Slark building up stacks, Death Prophet living through Exorcism. And then the other side for Ancient Tribe, it's like blow up one with Tiny maybe, with a TB punching away constantly, and then just take those objectives afterwards. So different archetypes of how they want this game to go.
You basically want, like, Rolling Thunder is going around stunning multiple people, and one of those people just gets blown up by MTD and TB, and then it's a rundown after. And it's hard to turn a fight versus the Undying as well. Like, Undying, you tend to think of him as, like, this big, like, team fight winner, where if we're in this established place, then if you fight us, you're going to lose. But he's also nice in those, like, chase down scenarios where, like, it's just so hard to turn back on someone when they've dropped Tombstone.
Right. Yeah, I mean, it's so annoying playing into that. And they don't have, like, the best heroes. I guess Mirana, to some extent, you can maybe, like, throw out some leap thing and, get that bonus attack speed and run it down. But, I mean, that probably is just going to be the death of Hanskin if he does that running into a Tiny. But we'll see.
Down bottom, we had Ponlo do the safe lane block. He body blocked the first wave that was coming in while being punched by Lil Pleb to try and make it so that his wave would come in under the tower. But then LeBron also ran up and body blocked the Dire wave.
Nice.
And now that has resulted in LeBron giving the long run down to S4 because S4 did not want to deal with this Undying. They wanted the creeps under the tower so it would push out. And look how much regen he's going to lose already. And LeBron just does not care.
God, that is so annoying. Yeah, down bottom getting very funky. And Ponlo's going to pull the wave around, but LeBron trying to catch up to it.
He's chasing him.
Yeah. It looks like Ricky's going to get enough distance, though. Okay, so yeah, LeBron will pull that one back to the normal creep wave. As, up top. Evan getting very low. Is going to go down. Hanskin finding the first blood. Maybe can go for more here. On to Melis. Chases him a bit away.
All right, don't get Starstorm. Don't do it. Don't do it.
He's thinking about it.
What's on the prayer? Oh, just regen. Okay.
So yeah, I guess that just caught the Rubik off guard, not anticipating the Starstorm level 1.
Something happened. Give them that kill onto Heaven. And he runs right back into Hanskin. And now they caught Melis.
That was level 2 got right as they moved in. But yeah, Hanskin has to use another leap charge to get away.
Yeah, I definitely agree with the panel, though, where I was hoping the Pango was just going to go mid. I mean, I get it. It's like Melis' jam and he wants to play it, but at the same time, it's like, wouldn't this be like way better to just grab some other offlaner? I mean, obviously he knows how to play this lane and he's happy with it, but I'm also just, I don't know, I didn't feel like Tiny was the it pick. But if MTD just pops off, then obviously it's still very conducive to a victory.
At least it gives their team like a very clear way that they want to take the fights, right? Like it gives them a pretty clean direction to find that blow up right at the beginning. And I've been pretty impressed recently with the scalability of Tinies when we've seen more of these like Aghanim Scepter builds. You know what I mean?
Oh, I mean, I love those whenever those come out.
Yeah. I feel like it's become more and more often.
I don't know if we get the control for it this game. I guess as long as Pango's hitting the rolls, it'll work out. But he's dropping it.
Ponlo. Is Ponlo just dead? Wants to jump over to S4 and well, that gets him out of harm's way. S4 is going to need to kill off some of the zombies. And now S4, he might be in a little bit of trouble. God, this Undying just beats the crap out of him. What a bully. Freaking LeBron.
Run away. And back he goes. All right. All right, well, this game, ladies and gentlemen, we're expecting some more mobility, some more action to happen, right? I mean, we got a mid-Tiny. This guy, he's going to be moving around the map. He has to, surely. That's how you do things. Off-lane Pango, also a bit of a fighter. Not a lover, not a turtler. Ready for active engagements. There's a Slark carry on the other side, so Because it's likely to be a much more active game, it means that these lanes are going to be more important. Last game, it didn't really matter what happened to your lanes because we ended up just farming for 15 minutes pretty much undisturbed anyway. It's nice. Again, LeBron always getting this positioning on S4.
Ooh, and those body blocks, do they have enough to kill him off? It doesn't quite look like it, but still a lot of pressure. And another kill. Hanskin able to force back the Rubik and also force back Melis. I mean, this Mirana pick, it is working out super well to zone him.
Yeah, he got him twice with the Starstorm, I believe. So yeah, he did. He got him like way back with the Starstorm before too. So he's kind of been slapping up here.
Yeah.
Very impressive. And yeah, although they didn't kill S4, I don't think it really matters that much because right now it's oh, Juin. All right, it's good. He's only got one charge on the Spirit Siphon, so it allows LeBron to just be back here very comfortably as well.
Ooh. Getting real low. 2 seconds until Fade Bolt was back up. But bottle charge and run away.
And Hanskin has this ward as well that's just keeping an eye in terms of if Heaven's rotating back. So they're going to see that Heaven's not back yet. So they should know that he's sitting mid, which is probably why Chuan's playing this side.
Yeah, he's got to play safe. I mean, MTD is also getting pretty low on the Tiny. He just got a bottle refill and already has to back away. And might even have to go back home, depending. LeBron gets somewhat low. S4 throws out the Spirit Siphon onto Lil Pleb. And continues to trade hits there.
God, Ponlo has been so annoying with these waves, though.
Yeah.
Like, he's just nullifying this Undying. It's all you can do versus this hero. Yeah, you have no choice. You're not going to contest Undying these days. Unless you have a serious kill threat, which they most certainly do not. This is really the only play that you have, and he's been doing a great job.
Heaven, again, in some trouble there. Gets brought down very low by Hanskin. Has no more leap charges, though. But we'll be able to come on in and secure this rune. And, well, MTD tries to kill him off. We'll have Starstorm. Can't get it off in time. Now Chuan, he's in pretty close. This is going to pop that Invis rune, and that will keep him alive.
We'll see if Heaven snipes this ward. Yeah, because the Starstorm hit the camp there,
right.
So he knew that the ward was up on that pillar.
Okay. Makes sense.
Death's bounty.
So
easy.
The early sort of momentum, you can see it's been pretty even in terms of net worth amongst the top cores, but it's really this Pango that's a little bit further behind. You know, both in terms of the gold, but also the levels. Only level 3 on Melis.
Yeah, just gets to 4, but it's a level 5 Slark who jumps him.
Yeah,
Hanskin's wrapping too. He's sticking around. Oh, why did you do that?
He's dead.
Oh, he's so
he's
dead.
mega dead. Maybe? Yeah. They got him. Well, Melis, I mean, that is a really rough lane for him. He is not having a great time on this Pango. Yeah,
Hanskin's owning. That's pretty much what it comes down to. All that pressure in the lane, it makes him do desperation plays like that, trying to get a last hit as he's just hoping to escape from this pressure of the Slark, knowing that he is kind of out of this lane at that point already, and then Hanskin's just wrapping behind him. Tough stuff here as MTD gets a chuck up on the Chuan in the mid, but not quite enough to threaten death here. This Heaven will TP mid for the bottle fill.
Done that pretty consistently, and you can see the sort of difference right now, you know? Melis getting completely zoned out of the lane. Can't even step on up to get an XP range. And then on the other side, you look what S4's been able to do. Almost level 6 on this Death Prophet. Having a perfectly fine time going for the double Wraithband build.
Largely because Ponlo is actually supplementing his lane and not just like bottling the mid like Revan is for top.
It's true. It hasn't really been able to play with friends that much. And Ponlo is taking a beating. You can see Heaven making the rotation down here. This still just means that Pango's going to be getting nothing, basically. But maybe can soak some solo XP and play the poverty mode. Arrow off the mark. Pops the illusion. Abba, toss, chase, MTD. Looks like he's going to be fine. But yeah. And Melis left completely alone, just on an island.
Just watching this Slark slaughter his creeps. Almost into the Oblivion.
Are they going to dive him up here? I think, yeah, with killing off that creep wave. Dude, This feels so
7.5.
bad.
Yeah, this sucks. Like, Melee's just not having fun.
He can't even really step up to the creeps, it feels like. He does get a couple last hits here, much needed, but he's 1,000 gold behind S4. Does almost have 6 now.
And of course, well, what does a DP do at 6? Pops Exorcism and versus a TV and Undying. This is where the lane does turn.
Yeah.
Not a whole lot they want to do. It's just not efficient at this point for the Terrorblade. He heads to the jungle. They take the tier 1 tower, and Hanskin continues to bully your other lanes and take down a sentry up top. LeBron's going to try and hold some control over this for a little pleb. See if they can keep the farm going by putting an Ob sentry up on that pillar. We'll see what Ponlo's up to here. Also still just level 3.5 as we approach 10 minutes. He was also very low last game on the Snapfire at this point, too. He's been sacking a lot of his own XP during the laning stage.
Well, and, you know, I think that that's sort of the choice that they're making. Hanskin's having a much better game on this Mirana. Ponlo enabling the Death Prophet to get off to a hot start. And Alliance, it's all working for them, you know. It's to the tune now of a 3,000 gold lead at just about 10 minutes. I think you'd love to be in this position as Alliance.
That seems pretty good. There's definitely some opportunities for them to get aggressive as well, as Heaven has to steal that rune, but yeah.
Very quickly gets taken out because of it, but no give over there to the Ember, which is helpful. Definitely. So Ancient Tribe deny a DD rune to that Ember. And we'll see if Ancient Tribe can really find any way to try and get Melis back into this game. It feels like it has to be around his level 6, but Alliance also just seem like they're in a really comfortable spot right now overall.
I feel like they can just kind of chill. I mean, that's good news, too, when you have the Riki, right? Because obviously this support does not come online until you get the Shard. It's not like anything changes that much at level 6. Like, your vision gets a lot better because obviously you can move around invisibly, plant these deeper wards, track their couriers, see what they're up to, and hopefully prep for some kills. But realistically, the prep comes when the Shard is up. He's going for the courier D ward here. Run, courier! God,
no.
run!
Oh, my God. Oh, Ponlo. Oh, Ponlo. Does he get out of here? He's able to jump away. So, do bait out a Metamorphosis from Lil Pleb, but he was just going to use that to farm anyways.
Just shocked that courier survived. That was impressive.
Yeah.
We have a Sleight of Fist stolen here. A steal available as well if Heaven feels like jumping over somewhere. Ooh, maybe Crypt Swarm?
I wasn't able to get it.
Slight and try and steal. I wonder if he did.
They did get... I mean, I guess it's also worth keeping Slight because you can Slight lift. Melis does have a swashbuckle. Yeah, and gets the other side.
Ponlo almost died too to a slight Fade Bolt.
Well, 4-1. Alliance getting the early game that they wanted. All of their heroes in really good position. The Slark already has an Echo Saber, and he's just rushing straight to an Aghanim Scepter. At level 9 for Charlie. I mean, obviously, with Melis having no game, Slark's gotten everything he wanted.
Ooh. That's going to be a fast eggs.
By the way, do you know what the name of the Occult Bracelet active effect is? It's Rites of Eloshar. That's one of the coolest things ever. It's on the Slark. He doesn't have it on him right now, but just wait. It's cool. It's a very cool name.
Yeah, that's pretty nice.
Gotta get my rights to Eloshar. No,
I just get excited when the tome is enlightening me, you know?
Okay, there you go.
That's a good one.
Okay, Slark switches up. So Charlie going back for the Diffusal Blade instead of the Ags. It looks like he wants to be able to get involved earlier.
The Ags, I feel like, would probably work. I mean, I guess the downside is if you jump and you just get tiny comboed, you're going to feel like a real idiot.
Right. Speaking of getting tiny comboed, that's going to be a dead Houndskin. So, Ancient Tribe finding a pick off there. Charlie.
Time to turn it up.
Yeah, need to get out of harm's way. I guess that's the big thing that they've been waiting for is the MTD Blink Dagger. Does have it done. Spots Charlie, pops the haster and waits for the jump. Avalanche, the toss, the arrow. Ooh, he wasn't able to get the timing perfect on that Dark Pact to get him caught without it. So they do manage to escape that gank with Charlie. And S4 looking to take out this tower while they get Charlie as he's farming. Yeah, that one hurts. That one hurts. Maybe they can get... Oh, Lil Pleb, though, dies mid. So they rotate in heroes to defend after they get the Charlie kill, and Lil Pleb just gives up his life. Now MTD, Ava, toss. Do they have enough to bring him down in time? LeBron moves in, beaten away with this ulti. MTD gets a little bit of separation. LeBron's super low, and S4, he's in trouble. All the zombies, they take him down. Hanskin could not kill off the tombstone in time. They move back in with the Ember. He dies too. Everybody's gone. What in the hell just happened? Hanskin land supreme. Dude, he got so much experience.
Yeah, he stole the Star Storm as well. Well, everyone was clumped up in there, which is why he did such a ridiculous amount of damage at the end there. But Ponlo got the final kill with the Blink Strike, which was huge because he didn't have the gold for his shard. But now he's going to respawn, have shard gold with the combination of this Mirana, and they're going to start going on a roll here. And yeah, it all starts after that death of Lil Pleb here as MTD comes in. This Soul Rip as well to save MTD was crazy. Because he got solo, soul rips, and that little bit of health saves him from the Crypt Swarm. And then you're like, oh, there's zombies, guys. We can chase. We can chase with zombies. And then this is where it got a little bit wild there.
Good lift. The Avatos able to turn it. And yeah, the Star Storm, just everybody dying. Oh, man. Okay.
They're hunting up top here, Melis.
They've got him caught. Can they catch him with the cloud down? He's in trouble. Diffusal blade. And Melis pops the mech, tries to get out of there. The swashbuckle away keeps him alive. Still, 4,000 gold lead for Alliance.
Yeah, he missed the pounce too. Fortunately. All right, bye-bye, Ricky. I love a good Ob Sentry combo.
Easy pick off there.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Greaves are nearly done here for S4. Help out if Ancient Tribe keep pressuring a little bit here.
I'm gonna get the pop and catch on the Melis up top. So Charlie waiting around for that Pango to come back in. And this is the thing that's super interesting about this series, I feel like, is that there's been all these moments where it's like, oh, they're out. And then suddenly they die again. And it's like, oh, but I thought they were out. And then they end up running back in and sticking around a little bit too long. Speaking of which, LeBron gonna get caught, and there is no escape from him there. He's just gonna be brought down.
Yeah, not defending the tower this time. You have to let this one go.
Maybe. MTD. They're TPing in more. Okay. Things getting weird. They find Little Pleb. He's low. Couldn't get the Sunder off. Have a toss. The sleep is there. Roll back and forth with Melis. MTD in trouble. Right on top of him is S4, but Ponlo body block. They couldn't chase anyways. There's no way. Melis, his damage reduction's wearing off, but has the swashbuckle, so he's going to be fine. MTD now trying to bring down this DP mech. Not enough. S4 is going to die with the toss back. Hanskin, he's gone. Charlie now jumps in. Charlie wanting to get involved in the action too. He doesn't have another pounce for 1, 2, slow disarm. The zombies are still chasing him. MTD gets the toss. It was on the zombie though. Couldn't get the toss onto one of his other heroes. And
what is Ponlo hunting for? Oh, because Ember's back.
Okay.
So he was thinking if someone comes over here, right? I mean, look how low MTD was as well.
Dude, I don't know about this game. This one is one of those nutty ones.
At least it's the opposite end of the spectrum. I'd rather have this, where we're doing too much stuff right now.
All right.
Another Ob-centric combo here from the Radiant to spot what Ponlo's up to. But people are going to start doing what they always do in this situation and start thinking about the Roche. Right? So Lil Pleb's going to push down this top tower as everything's a little bit off balance right now. People aren't exactly ready to rotate either. Chuan TP to the mid, so he can't come up top. So no real threat here. Although they're not full committing. This tower might end up being saved, actually. No, never mind. Okay.
Yeah, it goes down. Can't keep that one alive. Mid lane. MTD. Melis. Thinking about the roll up. Ponlo finds him. Sleeping dart onto the Tiny with the arrow follow up there. Melis can still go for the roll with the Greaves too. They try and turn this one. MTD super low, and now Hanskin, he's going to get caught out. They get the sleep onto Terrorblade, but that fight not going the way the Alliance wanted. I thought they were going to go on the Pango, but must not have had vision. Wait, sleep? Silence? Jump in? Charlie? Right in the midst of all of them. Now the control is there, slept and almost bringing down this tiny MTD in trouble, losing mana, losing HP. And, well, the seesaw swings back the other way.
I wonder what their options are. Oh, well, I guess their options right now are just going to try to keep chasing and hunting on the Millis. Honda's trying to set things up, but now they've separated, and Charlie's gone his own way.
Charlie, always ready to battle. Building up some stacks.
Oh, this is
the slight spam. LeBron gets jumped on again. The Greaves are there. Charlie in and out, back and forth.
It's so sporadic. What is going on? Ponlo ran top, and then Chuen's like mid with Charlie.
It feels like everybody's just kind of doing their thing, having fun, man.
How dare they? In my professional esports game?
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah,
I mean,
no fun allowed.
I mean, he finds him again. Charlie on to Melis. That's a second root in, catches him with the leash, and now popping ulti. LeBron tombstone up on the high ground. Charlie has 42 stacks right now, and has found little pleb. The Targo, and they're all gone. The stacks, they were so good. Charlie gets brought down. Dude, what is going on? MTD now also slept, and S4 right on top of him. Ponlo gets the silence. They're going to chase Little Pleb underneath the tower. It wasn't pretty, but they got the job done. Alliance taking that fight 5 for 1.
All right, you'll take it in the end. It's whatever. Trade the Slark. It's fine. I mean, not great, obviously, but he went for the Mage Slayer first. It was actually flying on its way in the Courier, so he didn't opt for, like, sometimes you'll see the Shard a little bit earlier if you're going to be going to these battles, but he'll grab it next. Should help protect him from that exact situation that you're worried about versus a Terrorblade.
Right. Yeah, I mean, I really liked the idea and that back and forth that we saw from the Slark of, like, jumping in, building up those stacks and all of it, but just went a little bit too ham at the end. And of course, MTD making the punish happen. But as you said, if you kill 5, it's worth it.
Yeah. I mean, you think it's going to be old. Now Charlie's going to run into melee immediately after a swashbuckle.
Well
it has no shard.
Greaves are there, but it won't matter. They kill him off. Melis goes down.
Now mid lane, Hanskin going to have his Starstorm stolen again here. And yeah, well, see ya. Maybe? Oh, no. Maybe? Yeah, no, dead. Okay.
Ponlo. Shard. Connection, but no arrow follow-up. So just keeps him under control for a moment.
Just clarify.
What's up?
I said she's dead.
Yeah. Well, that's what I meant, was that there's no follow-up. And LeBron...
I'm just helping the viewers, you know?
There you go. That's what's up there.
Yeah. Oh, Ponlo gonna immediately spot those. Oh, God, Ponlo.
Uh-oh.
No, you see, they're inside. They're inside the house.
He buys back immediately. Are they going to try and contest this? S4. I mean, you know that they have vision here.
Unfortunately, he forgot he had no TP.
Ava, toss. Oh, S4's dead. Charlie now wants to run it. Alliance, you're doing so good. Don't throw it all the way here. They want to try and finish off Roche. Little Pleb does at least. The Metamorphosis is running down. If they stick around this area, the collapse could be really scary to deal with.
All right, how do they kill Charlie? Because Charlie has shard now.
He jumps in. The roll back and forth. Manta runs it off.
He used both?
Stolen sleeping dart.
Okay. Oh, that's bad. That's real bad. That's the dream.
Ancient Tribe. No meta, but still ready to go in and fight. Maybe looking for a pick off here. It's a DD bottom. I mean,
at least there's the fresh BKB on Chuen, right? With the stolen sleep, that would be really dangerous. There's the ward, though.
Smoke on smoke. Avalanche onto everybody. Ponlo, low dead. That's a dieback for him, but MTD tries to TP out. Not going to be able to do it. Immediately caught by the Slark. Charlie is going to take down that Tiny. Well played. Alliance lose their Ricky, but they're going to get the Aegis.
What about the Specialist's Array? Ooh. It's up by the Ancients. Just chilling under that ward. I think they're going to lose it.
That's how it goes. Happens to the best of us.
I mean, who wants that item anyway, right?
Yeah, nobody cares.
All right, well, Alliance will keep the ball rolling, then get themselves the Aegis, continuing their lead in this game. As it was looking a little bit fraught there with Disaster. But Charlie just wants to keep on pushing. 16 stacks still there. 48 agility stolen. My goodness. He wants a little more. Hand it over.
He's going to get it. LeBron, Chase, and they also have the Rubik under control. So Alliance, keep the pressure on, building up stacks for this Slark, and just having a whale of a time right now. They're killing it.
Their pressure is just going totally unchecked this game. It's very impressive. The fact that they're fighting these fights after getting all the stacks too, like it is a little maniacal, but it's working out very well for them.
Yeah.
Even if Charlie has gone down in a couple of these.
Yeah, he definitely is the strongest hero in the game and is playing like it. Almost connects there on the Melis, but not able to hunt in.
Oh, that's so sick.
So 16 to 22, a 10K gold lead. A lot of that is just off the back of how much Hanskin's been able to get on this Mirana. You know, Drum's done, has that Veil completed. There's so much amp damage and almost on par with what Melis has been able to do on this Pango. Definitely makes you wonder about that switch up that could have happened to putting the Pango mid.
Yeah. Feels like you haven't got... I guess it could have worked out. It just... You know, you needed the big blow-up plays from the Tiny a little bit earlier. Just tough. Tougher. Alliance, though, I mean, hey, they do have one classic situation. They have Slark and Ember on the same team. This happens a lot, and then your high ground push is generally awful. However, of course, they have a Death Prophet. So that doesn't mean they're going to be largely reliant on the Exorcism for going high ground. The high ground punish is decent as long as they steal, like, Sleep Dart. That makes it a lot easier. But then, of course, you have, like, Avatos plays, some tossbacks.
Right.
Wild Pango stuff. Also, the shard being on Pango is huge. It makes the execution that everything Melis does just so much easier on every other part of the map. It is, like, the best shard, honestly. I think with what it gives to a hero, it's hard to compare to a lot. Like, it's definitely a top 5 shard for me.
Yeah.
This is crazy.
Well, and I think that it is sort of a problem that they have right now, which is like a lack of damage. Melis at least is going to have that control and should be able to get it off most of the time because of that shard, because of the Greaves. But in terms to actually killing these heroes, I don't see how they do it that well. It just feels so difficult. The shard's there on to Tiny. The lift and now the roll, going to jump away. Alliance, they pop Exo. Melis is just going to go to kill off the creep wave. Goes for the TP out with the roll, and there was a second there. They might have caught him. But now the pounce with no roll. Charlie's like, fine, I'm going to take your base. See if I care. Evan trying to get out of there. Does manage to get a little separation. Charlie continues to run in. He is running lower and lower on mana, but it does not matter. This dude has 30 stacks right now, 90 agi, and, well, if you are that strong, you can just sit in somebody's base for a little bit.
Yeah, with, 75 armor that he had for a second there, that was kind of scary.
True. Who cares about a toss back?
Yeah.
Terrorblade,
life's good.
yeah, he's getting closer to Scotty, but ugh. Oh my god, 5%. It's got to be probably pretty similar feelings to the esportsbet.io odds, I would imagine, as well. They're completely taking over this game on Alliance and haven't really looked back from the early goings, it feels like, out of the laning stage.
Looks like another one here. Roll up forced out. Oh.
Ellis?
He's trying to drive, but he has no TP.
Yeah, he's in trouble. Does have swashbuckle when he comes out of it, but with Ponlo there, ooh, good play. Ponlo's still chasing.
Wait, it's not over yet.
Oh, just out of range. He's gonna be okay.
There's a Radiant Ob Sentry combo out there. If they wanted to go for a crazy play, now might be the time. They're waiting for a little play of Scotty, which is done now. So that's pretty huge. Big upgrade for him. He is still the second most farmed hero. They might even get that specialist array. Or maybe not. No, it's still just going to sit there. Okay. Nobody wants it.
Nobody cares.
Yeah.
The old specialist array. Coca Flames picked up now also for the Ember. He's going to keep that one. So the burning It's going to be strong, staying alive on Chuan. And I still think that I like the way that Ancient Tribe can like find a pick off to start. We just haven't seen them really be able to get that moment for themselves. Because there isn't an easy hero to kill. All these heroes have like some innate takiness or sort of maneuverability on their lineup for Alliance.
And then if the fight actually starts, you have this Mage Slayer. It's also been putting in some of the work too, depending on who he hops onto.
Right.
But there goes the Aegis, so replaced in the inventory with the old BKB. And working towards Charlie's own Scotty here. If you're trying to win these fights as Ancient Tribe, one of the biggest problems is they don't have a Blink Dagger on the Pango yet, since he's had such a rough game. I mean, he's behind Hanskin in terms of gold. So it's, I don't know. He has a Shiva's queued up, but anyway, they're going to jump onto the Slark now. It's half HP, unfortunately, though, as he said. Very hard to finish any of these kills. They don't really have the chain set unless they have a crazy steal here from heaven.
Yeah, that kind of feels like it needs to be the play, is like steal arrow and use that to get the kill. Not easy. Not in the least bit. And 29 minutes in, Alliance, they're kind of trying to do that thing where they keep Ancient Tribe stuck on one side of the map, but they can't really put the full like clasp on them. You can still see the Ancient Tribe are getting some farm here in their triangle and elsewhere, but the lead is slowly being built up.
Yeah, they just want to play it safe. Again, their push is pretty bad. It's very exorcism dependent, so they probably just want to wait for an Aegis so that Slark and Ember can do more on the high ground. The other great item for breaking base is the Ember Aghanim Scepter. I mean, Chuan's doing some wild stuff down here right now. Now he's going to TP.
It's crazy. The hell? All right, well, in Alliance, they're going to smoke up with 4.
Ooh, they might run right into heaven here. Ooh. No, he doesn't go up the ramp. Good choice. That's real TB. Ah.
Little pleb doesn't get caught there. The Force Staff pushing him around in weird ways. Does have Sunder, but no Sunder. MTD, give me your life. MTD now in some trouble, but he has the BKB to get out of there too. So they keep themselves alive. Stolen Ricky Dart, but that's still going to be Rubik going down. Charlie out of BKB now, and Melis has to run away before the chase continues. So Alliance not afraid of going high ground. They push on in and waiting for S4 to join them with the Exo.
I'm waiting for the creeps to come along as well. All right, they're going to pop it on the first tower anyway.
Find one. Can't even get the tombstone down, but does buy back immediately. Melis in trouble. Pops the Greaves. Wants to get away. Roll up, roll away. MTD in the midst of all of it is leashed and is going to be killed after the toss. So they bring down the Tiny. No chance of getting him under tier 4 towers. Charlie, Force Staff to the far side, but he is still incredibly strong. And Charlie does get the pounce away to keep himself alive. TB going to die. Has buyback, but won't have meta after. And this might just be Alliance closing out this game here as they set their sights onto the tombstone, onto another tier 3 tower.
Yeah, Slark at this point has 45. All right, the stacks are dwindling, but he has a lot of agi right now, so that does make it easier to siege buildings, that's for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Start slaying away into these structures, but they don't want to give up quite yet on Ancient Tribe. It is still a lot of buildings to chew through without exorcism for them. So they're going to make Alliance work for it here.
Make them stick around. A sleeping dart there into the immediate catch. Force Staff to keep him alive. Can they get any toss backs into the fountain? Maybe. Charlie, he's willing to go into the fountain. Doesn't need a toss. Pops the BKB and runs away.
All right, I guess we're Roshan, but unfortunately for them, it's a pretty long spawn. So we might have a bit of a delay here for this game. It's clutched out here by Alliance. The Aghanims, though, for the Ember will be ready as well.
They might just go and take down top tier 2, too.
Yeah, I think they go. They push out that lane. They farm members Aghanims, and then they just wait to see if Ancient Tribe have like any move outside their base. Then they'll just fight. I don't even think they'll wait for Roche. It's like the Aghanims on the Ember is just such a massive upgrade.
Yeah. And they're about to have Scotty done on Charlie. Now, Trent, hear me out.
I'm ready. I'm so ready. Sunder the Slark.
Dire has no buybacks. They all bought out.
Okay,
If there is a will, there is a way. And maybe Ancient Tribe have the will to run on out at them right now and get a kill. Here it is. This is the beginning. If they can make this work, can you imagine?
I can. I've seen it happen before. Although not often
Zero
with the Terrorblade going
buybacks.
first.
0 buybacks right now. Alliance, they go for the counter smoke.
Oh, here we
Gets
go in the
vision.
river.
Up on the high ground, they find him. Lift onto Ember. He still has BKB. Terrorblade trying to take down S4. He's right on top of him, but the fear is there. Oh, Charlie turned on to him. Needs
Where's
a
the
Sunder.
Sunder?
Needs to get out of there. Sunder comes out in time. They're going to take down that Death Prophet, but Terrorblade is going to go down. And actually, no, S4 is going to live through it also. This should be the end of the game. A triple kill for Charlie. And soon to be GG called as Alliance. 30K gold up. They take them all down.
Now, let's say Ancient Tribe, we're going out on their own terms on this one. We're just going to throw all our bodies, hope for the best in the river. Definitely a more likely scenario to give you a victory than sitting on your high ground and waiting. So they've decided to at least opt into it here. That Agnum Scepter, though. Trend coming right here. Trying to get a few more charges up. Oh, they're just going to jump. MMR is just a number. That's true, LeBron.
True. But 1-1 is also a number. It's 2 numbers, in fact. Charlie goes on and finds heaven. Get out of
my
here.
mind.
That's right.
Now, Alliance. You know, impressive considering how the last game went. I feel like last game would have been very frustrating to play as Alliance because I felt like you were controlling a lot of the map and doing some things right, but eventually you just kind of lost. Whereas this time, I don't know, I think you said earlier, it looked like they were just having fun. And honestly, it legit just looked like having fun. Like, playing sort of deep, little YOLO plays, getting their stacks up on their Slark and continuing to get that aggression going. It just looked more enjoyable. Like, they reset pretty well from that first match, and they kind of crushed it here. So, this is a great match for this series, but also just for the mentality of a whole of Alliance. I mean, look at Charlie right now. He's just feeding the well.
Charlie going crazy, gets the kill onto MTD. I thought he was legitimately dead, and we'd been doing the outro for so long that they were going to throw. But they're not looking like they're going to yet. Alliance, head on in, take these tier 4 towers now. Ancient exposed, and the slight spam is out. They're right on top of this Undying. Tombstone down. Little pleb living for a little bit longer, but if they want to right now, they can just turn their sights onto the Ancient and end this game. They bring them all down again. The buybacks are out, but I don't think it's going to be enough in the end. Charlie on little pleb. They TP back on the Ember. I mean, the catapults alone at this point could surely take it. And yeah, GG is going to be called as Alliance keeping their hopes alive, force it to a game 3.